Testicles, testicles, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And yes, Goddess Radio, and I'm here to tell you that life isn't fair. I'm a little out of tune, I should say, like I am every day in my life. And I know it's echoing, but I'm not quite sure why. I was talking to a person today, and they said they were Muslim. I said, well, you follow the Quran? She said, I don't get on my hands and knees, and I don't bow down to the West, and I don't pray with my head down to the floor to Allah. I turn on my right side, and I pray. She says, but I wash my hands and my feet. What does that mean? A God of my understanding, a powerful, omnipotent God of the universe, creator of all things and more. Man says, I don't need God. Scientists say, we don't need God either. We can create man ourselves. So, he said, let me show you God. So he reaches down, grabs some little H2O, and some water, Yeah, goes and grabs some, CO2, and he goes and grabs some helium, and reaches down and grabs some grass. And God says, wait a minute, man. That's all me. What have you created? What have you created that is yours? What have you created that is yours? I said, well, I gave birth. I gave birth to 3 beautiful baby boys, 4 now men. And I said, what have you created? And I didn't create that. God created that. He allowed me to give birth. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? That's how it goes. You know what I mean? Do you want to be famous? I can make you famous, the devil says. I can bring you all the kingdoms and lay them at your feet, as he told Jesus at the top of the temple, at the top of the mountain, after you've been fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. Boy, I'm out of tune. How many of us are out of tune in life today? How many of us are only thinking about right this minute? What can I get? What do I deserve? I am worthy of all the attention of the world today. I'd hate to be a pop star and all my fans turn their cheek and stop buying my albums and my music because I was brainwashing them to think some certain way. I love Katy Perry. She's had such a mental breakdown, and the mental breaks through, and they have to rebuild her consciously. She wanted to be like Amy Grant, of rock and roll. Life's too short, you know what I mean? The man says, I'm going to play God, and I'm going to seed the clouds, and I'm going to make it rain where it needs to be raining, and I'm going to make it snow where it needs to snow. And God says, all right, go ahead and do that, but I'm going to take what you make, and I'm going to intensify it. You know, life is not fair. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. Or is it just the hardship through life which makes us grow on the path of life? I could talk about quantum physics and quantum entanglement, and I can talk about the New Age movement of unifying the churches. You know, God is going to knock the walls right out of the church because He's going to bring it back to the days of sitting on the corner and talking about God, or sitting on a rock by the lake praising Jesus. And you're going to get fined and knocked down by the government and social society because they don't want you talking about God in the public. You can't even say the word God in the school. But you can say transgender, right? You can say homosexuality. You can say lesbians and gays. You can talk about sexual promiscuity. Or is that how I say it? I don't know. Frivolous sex. And you can talk about condoms. You can talk about having sex with the same person or being selflessly sexual with your own self. Life's too short. Life is way too short for us to think that we have any power over it. What the grand illusion, you know what I mean? That's it. In life, a larger storm can release energy. Do you believe that? Do you believe that God is that storm in your life that you can release energy? You know what I mean? I love it that it has no Google Plus anymore. They have all the other things in life, but Google Plus is just not one of them. Thought it was a really cool thing. You know what I mean? But it's not anymore. Things come and they go. That's all it is. And we as a nation of people need to come and go as the ebb of tide goes. That's how the flow is, right? Huh. Oh, Lord have mercy. I try to do one thing and 17 other things pops up, especially when you're talking about God or a creator. Save it to the world of social media. Lack of knowledge? No, there's knowledge everywhere. People are seeking, they're seeking things they don't even know. And when you follow him, I see the devil is everywhere. He's beautiful. You know what I mean? I needed $150. Well, you make a dirty video and you get that in 10 seconds. But is that God's way? Who is God? Is he like Thor, Zeus, Lord Krishna, Brahm, Shiva, Buddhist, Gandhi, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh. So many names. Who do we listen to? Who do we take into our grant? It says upgrade your account to get longer broadcasting time. Well, I don't broadcast very much anymore because I don't think the world is listening. I feel like it's falling on deaf ears. People don't want to remove that veil. They don't want to take off the box off their eyes, off their head. They just want to blow smoke in there and stay in the fog because it's easier that way. Anyway, God's good. Hello? Hello? You're on air with A. This is her. Well, you're live on the radio right now. You're live on my radio show right now. So if you're trying to sell me something, I don't need it. Thank you. Look at that. It hung right up. Ain't that cool? They don't want to be recorded, do they? But they tell you that they're recording your conversation to better help them understand how to work better with you. That's a bunch of shit. Life is so simple, they say. I don't think it's simple. If it was simple, we'd be like, you'd have everything you wanted, right? Life isn't simple. God makes it difficult, so we cry out to Him. You know what I mean? Like, they say God doesn't give you any more than you can handle. Bullshit. If we could handle it all, we wouldn't need God. Anyway, those are my thoughts for the day. We got 2 minutes left. There's nobody calling in or chatting. It's been a while since AMTS has shared her thoughts. But it is thoughts. They are my thoughts. If you don't like them, Facebook me, text me, tell me you don't like them. That's okay. I can take your criticism. I can take your positiveness. This is AMKS, Goddess Radio. Saying what you think, too afraid to say. Grow a heart, universe. Stand up for something, or you will fall for everything. Meow.